So the Grammys were this past weekend, and it got me thinking about the music industry today. I think it was no surprise to anyone that Adele stole the show and won all six of her nominations, but other news from the night caught my attention. Firstly, Chris Brown. Let me begin by saying I think Chris Brown is a pitiful excuse for a man. The moment you lay your hand on a woman, you have lost all, if any, respect I had for you. So Chris Brown comes out to perform, and I don't know if it could have been any more obvious that he was limp syncing and has zero talent. And guess what? He won a Grammy for Best R&B Album. And if that isn't enough, Chris Brown fans, both male and female, took to Twitter and tweeted things like, "I'd let Chris Brown beat me up anytime, hashtag woman beater," or "I know Rihanna didn't like it much, but Chris Brown, you can punch me in the face all you want, hashtag sorry not sorry, hashtag sexy." This saddens me. The fact that young girls are endorsing female abuse just blows my mind. Chris Brown is a scumbag. No time or crying while singing Man in the Mirror and Michael Jackson tribute will make me forget the fact he beat a woman. I just hope that those fans that tweeted about wanting Chris Brown to beat them never experience that pain that thousands of women experience every day around the world. Fitting, next I want to mention Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters, specifically their acceptance speech for their Best Rock Album Grammy. Dave's speech was simply brilliant, especially in today's music scene. He said, "For me, this award means a lot because it shows that the human element of making rock is the most important. Singing to a microphone and learning to play an instrument and learning your craft is the most important thing for people to do. It's not about being perfect. It's not about sounding correct. It's not about what goes on in a computer. It's about what goes on in here," pointing to his heart, "and what goes on in here," pointing to his head. Unfortunately, the Grammys played him off during his speech with Party Rock Anthem out of all songs. Dave's speech could be applied to the nominees of the Song of the Year. When they were announcing the nominees, all the songs nominated had about 5 or 6 people write the specific song, except for Rolling in the Deep by Adele, who was written by Adele and Paul Epworth, and Holocene by Bon Iver. That was written by one person, Justin Vernon. The songs nominated all exemplify music today. A bunch of people writing for one person to present it, while the true musically talented artists like Adele, Bon Iver, like Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters, among many other artists today, don't get as much respect and praise like they should. Okay, maybe you exclude Adele from that, considering she won 6 Grammys. However, people seem to stick to the Billboard Top 100 to get their music. Music isn't as much as enjoying the sound, embracing it. It's about what is popular, and many great artists go unnoticed or underappreciated. Which brings us to the Best New Artist Grammy. The favorites? Nicki Minaj, J. Cole, the band Prairie, Skrillex, all the nominees but the band who ultimately won in the end, Bon Iver. May I say this may be a bit biased because Bon Iver is probably one of my favorite bands right now, and I was extremely excited when they won. Firstly, the person that wanted to accept the Grammy isn't Bon Iver. That's the frontman, the songwriter Justin Vernon. Bon Iver is a band, not just one man. Justin is like Dave in his opinion of playing his music. He got offered to play at the Grammys, but he turned it down because they wanted him to do a collaboration with another band and not play his own music. Let me just say, if you haven't heard Bon Iver yet, just take a second to look them up. They will probably blow your mind. I'll leave a link to one of my favorite performances by them in the description. I'll also leave a link to another one of my favorite bands called Sea and City. If you like them, make sure to let them know. Up-and-coming bands want to hear praise for their work. If you don't like them, let them know that too. Don't just say that they sucked. Explain why it didn't grab your attention. But back to Bon Iver. Twitter, much like last year when Justin Bieber didn't win, blew up with tweets like, "Who is Bon Iver?" or tweets complaining how Nicki Minaj or J. Cole should have won. Which of course is disappointing. People are so concerned with the popular rappers or bands that they don't go out and try to discover new music. If you, when you saw that Bon Iver won, and you asked yourself, "I wonder who these guys are to have the talent to win this," and look them up, I respect you. It doesn't matter if you enjoy them or not. The fact is that you are stepping outside your own musical boundaries and exploring new music. Next, I want to address 2 issues that aren't necessarily Grammy related. Firstly, there are people that compare the lyrics to some of today's music to lyrics from Led Zeppelin or Queen and say that it's crap compared to that. Their arguments, in my opinion, are flawed because I can pick beautifully written songs written this year and I can pick horrible songs written in the 70s or 80s. Lastly, I want to mention the fact that whenever a singer dies, we have this feeling we have to honor his or her career by buying their music, and music companies take full advantage of this. If you look at iTunes right now, the number 2 songs on the chart is "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston, who of course passed away this past weekend. I can bet that before this weekend that song was probably 99 cents, and now it's $1.29, and the Whitney Houston Ultimate Collection jumped from $4.99 to $7.99. Why do we feel we need to add a death tax to everything? Do we feel we are like I previously said, honoring their career? Just confuses me. Lastly, I just want to say, music is beautiful, and you don't have to stick to the norms to enjoy it. Sure, I enjoy the catchy music from the Katy Perrys, the LMFAOs, the Rihannas, the Jay-Z's, and Kanye Wests of the world from time to time, but music is more than just catchy tunes or big drops. It's about expressing yourself. If you're going to take anything out of this video, it's that music is awesome. Music is amazing, but don't limit yourself. Don't say, I don't like rap, or I don't like country. Listen to music for what it is. Like Dave Grohl said, it's about what's in the heart. Thanks guys, and enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Kill confirmed. Assassin. Kill confirmed. Explosive decoy on the way. UAV online. Kill confirmed. Spotted. Take it down. UAV online. We have won. The enemy stood no chance. Confirmed.